This is really exciting. We're off to Kangaroo Island.
Yep, we'll be over there for at least a week. And
it's 11 days, Glenn.
11 days.
Well,
that's
already.
At least a week when I was going to school.
And we haven't been there for 31 years, so I'm sure there has been a lot of changes in that time. We're really looking forward to it. So why don't you come along for the ride?
Come along.
So this is Rapid Bay Campground that we're at the night before we go to the ferry. Beautiful campground, it gets great reviews, but my goodness, it's packed. There's a row up there which is waterfront, and then I think we're in about the 4th row back after that. There's a cave at the other end of Rapid Bay that we're heading up to have a look at. Plane just flew over. Well, this is one of the bigger caves we've seen. Do you think it's something volcanic?
I'd say so.
This is our first morning here at the Rapid Bay Campground, and it is clearing out. It was packed last night, but those waterfront sites, what we're finding is as soon as somebody leaves, someone moves in their spot. See some caravans move there and left all their gear till they set up over there. So that would be the trick if you want a waterfront site at Rapid Bay. Be prepared to stay in the back rows the first night and then move up to the waterfront.
Florio Peninsula. And looking back at Rapid Bay, which is named after a boat, a ship.
Look at this beautiful blue clear water. It's so clear, you can see the bottom and there's no one else around. Lucky Bay.
That's because it's quite cold. Quite cold water.
Ooh, I just got a shiver.
Back it on without backing in or anything. So that was
You did well. And we're about to set sail. See you on the other side. This is our first view of Kangaroo Island from the ferry.
was a bit of an effort to get into this campsite. I had to
we arrived
drive
in the
out
dark.
of it. Yeah. Well, it was twilight. Yeah.
But I'd booked it because it was a caravan site, and it's larger than the other sites, but we couldn't turn the van around in it.
No, so I drove all the way back. Well, I reversed out of it.
Probably 100 metres, reversed.
Turned around and reversed into it. So.
And dodging trees and everything along the way. So as it turned out, it's a beautiful spot. So I'm glad we made the effort. But I booked it because it was our first night, knowing we'd be arriving late and we'd have somewhere to go, and not expecting to have to do all that manoeuvring in the dark.
Yeah, good practice in reversing.
Well, you'd reversed onto the boat too, so you'd had plenty of practice yesterday.
Yep, this had trees.
Yeah. This is up the other end of the campground of Chapman River, the camp kitchen, and there's a suspension bridge across the river to the Antechamber Bay campground. Gee, it's a nice sized camp kitchen. Plenty of tables overlooking the river. He's bird watching, so there's no bouncing. You've got to try and be quiet. Walkway at Penishore, which takes you down to a penguin colony, and a viewpoint there. Guided tours at night time, but it's open to the public through the day. He's not even going to fly away.
No, he's a watcher.
Look at all these ones that just... all the orchids just popped out of nowhere. This sculpture trail is really well formed track. Come on up and see, there's a penguin up here. It's not a penguin, it's a white-bellied sea eagle. Yeah. That's why he's got long wings. The bridge is part of the sculpture trail as well. Nice views. Site number 1 at Chapman River. As you can see, it's a decent sized site, but just no turning room to turn the van around. That's why we had to reverse the van up into the site for quite some way, dodging trees. So this is what Glenn had to reverse back down into. All right, come on through. Remember, there's that big pothole.
I'm worried about it.
We're driving out to leave today. It's been a nice stay here at Chapman River. That's good, you're all clear. You're only going to get soft branches on the van. Oh, well done. You almost dodged that pothole too. So that's the little archway down there that you have to go through. They really mainly are camper trailer sites down there. On our way to the next camp, and we're calling into the Emu Ridge Eucalyptus Oil Distillery. Our next campground is at Vivon Bay. It's only a small little area here. This is all the unpowered section that we've snuck into this spot over here. There are powered sites behind us. We've come down to do the guided tour at 3 o'clock. We've got a little bit of time first. We're going to go and have a look at the lookout. There is a boardwalk as well that you can do if you don't want to pay for the guided tour.
Just see it down there?
Yeah, straight ahead.
This was 800 only. That's a marginal position to be in. Marginal as in will they or won't they make it? Yep. The chances, who knows what the chances are, but they're extremely low. And that's why we have protection for this, from people. It's all about getting people out, actually. But introducing people and educating them.
Look how beautiful this is. Campground's just over those dunes there. And then you've got the inlet here to the ocean. It's almost sunset. And it's been very warm. Yeah, I'm still in a tank top. Lady here in a swimmer's walking towards us. Been for a sunset dip. It's beautiful. The only thing is, I suspect there will be sandflies. So we might be itchy in the next day or so. But Vivon Bay, you are beautiful. See that tree there behind our car? Let me take you a little bit closer. See the koala nestled up in there? We're off today for a drive day to the national park. Now today is forecast to be, they've said, extremely hot. The seal tours aren't operating today, and there is a chance that the national park will get closed. So we're going to see what we can get done before that happens, if it happens.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll show you around.
It's 32 degrees.
At 8:30.
Yeah.
Boardwalk. We've got to look from behind the fence. If we can get that arch. Where is it? Can't even see with the glare. Jeez. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's as good as we're going to get.
That's
as good as we're going to get. I found this sheltered little cave to talk to you. It's pretty amazing.
Very hot today.
That was Remarkable Rocks. Pretty bloody remarkable. They were great. But geez, it's hot. 12, 30, 41 degrees it's saying in the car now. And a really hot northerly wind. So it's really hard fighting with the hats and keeping up with the water. So we've seen the main things in the national park.
Yep.
And we're going to end it there. Yeah, they were right with saying they might close it. Extreme catastrophic fire danger. Hasn't quite got to that level yet, but it's very hot out there.
We'll find some water now to have a bit of a splash.
Yeah, maybe a swim. Nice idea. This is Emu Bay. You can drive on the beach here, come down for a swim. This is what we've done. Roll on there behind us. Going to go in and see how this water is. Well, that was a really refreshing swim.
Yeah. It wasn't too cold.
It was, yeah, it was warm.
Not like Rapid Bay.
Another really, really hot day today.
Yep.
So enjoying this weather in Kangaroo Island. We weren't expecting this beautiful weather. one of the lesser talked about attractions on Kangaroo Island. The Wissanger School, 1885. So that's interesting. The small stone building in the corner of the schoolyard in the official records calls it an earth closet. But kids of today would call it the dunny. And here we go, open the door. And look at this, it's beautifully restored. There's even somebody's homework from 1925. Their homework book. So these items were found under the floorboards during the restoration. See that, there's the cane. I'm not old enough to remember. Oh, I do remember the cane, but I was a good girl.
Oh,
did you? Oh, were you given the cane?
no.
Imagine that today. We've come for a drive down to Stokes Bay Beach, Kangaroo Island, voted #1 beach in Australia in 2023. This beach is accessed through the rocks. There's got to be a beach through here somewhere. Wow, caves and rocks just keep going. Oh, this is a bit skinny, this bit. Gosh, you got a duck. I'm only 5 foot and I still got a duck.
There you go.
So we've come to Emu Bay Lavender Farm. It's not the right time of the year for purple flowers, but they've got a cafe here. And seeing as we couldn't have lunch at Stokes Bay, we thought we might have something here. I think they've got lavender scones. Sounds interesting. We found a castle on Kangaroo Island. Visitors welcome. This has got to be an eccentric old guy.
Well, it's got hubcaps for the Viking ships. Oh my god, it's got a pirate ship as well. Got a bit of everything, hasn't it?
Welcome to my castle. Everywhere you look, there's something else. This is just weird. to the beachfront to Emu Bay. Stuck at England.
Yeah.
To watch the sun go down, and we've heard a little rumour that there might be some penguins that come up the beach. Don't know how true that is. We don't know whereabouts on the beach, but it's a nice night to sit out anyway.
7:45 we were told.
Yes.
Hope they can tell the time.
Yeah, do they know the time?
7:46 is sunset.
Ah, 7:46 is sunset, and the penguins come out at 7:45. They know their stuff. This is our view while we're waiting anyway. That time. It's a beautiful night after another hot day. So we came down to Duck Lagoon for the bird watching, but found it's a nice little campground too. There's some bush turkeys on the side of the road coming back from Duck Lagoon. Maybe they're turkeys. Yeah, they're not bush turkeys. Photo time. It's time for a visit to Kangaroo Island Spirits. There's lots of vineyards on the island too. This one is all about gin. It says, "Let the fun be gin." Let the fun be gin. So I have got 5 gins. Just had my explanation about all their flavours, which I don't remember. But I'll know when I taste them. And Glenn, what's he got? A mocktail. The driver has a mocktail.
Yeah, raspberry and lemon.
Yum.
With strawberries floating in top.
I'm starting with the wild gin.
Yep. World Championship gin tasting here.
I've never done it before, but there's a first time for everything. I do like gin. This one's quite nice. This is the cheapest one.
Yeah, go for the cheapest one.
Yeah.
Which is still how much?
$89.
Yeah.
We'll have to wrap this episode up here, and in our next episode we'll show you the rest of Kangaroo Island.
Yes, it's not really north and south, it's just all over the shop.
Zigzagging, following the weather, and there's still lots to see. So, and in the next episode too, we will give you a proper wrap up of our experience of taking the caravan over. So stay tuned for that.
Like and subscribe.
If you've enjoyed what you've been watching, thank you. That would be great. Like and subscribe. And we'll see you in Kangaroo Island on our next episode.
Yep.
Bye.